ma'am. So like no one should be affected from the as a health for the health, ma'am. So that's the first priority for Rogers as well, ma'am.
Health is your first priority. I'm
Yeah,
really
so ma'am.
I'm really comforted to hear that, because the health effects are really concerning to me. So I'm glad that that health is your concern too. And I
Definitely,
appreciate
ma'am. Yeah.
and I appreciate you giving me all this information. I realize that you're limited and have certain areas of expertise, in selling your products. And I'm really, just trying to reach someone that can address my concerns about this new product that's about to roll out to all of Canada. So I appreciate that. Thank you.
No problem, ma'am. I really appreciate your patience being on the line, ma'am.
I almost got cut off there for a minute. I'm trying to do two things at once. So I'm glad you're still here.
Only a one person ahead of me, ma'am. So one of my senior support should be reaching out to me, ma'am, within a couple of minutes. Okay. Usually, ma'am, I educate customer like it may take up to 30 minutes, because sometimes it may take up to 30 minutes, ma'am, or more than that. When we have like today as well, we have large volume of calls, ma'am, but we are trying to help all the customers as fast as possible.
Okay, good. My battery is getting low on my phone, so I might just have to run and get the. I may have to run.
Yeah,
and
if you can get a
charger. Okay, so I'm just going to disappear for a moment while I get that charger. I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure.
Where can I put this? It's too bad I don't have a stand. Okay, maybe that'll balance. Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem, ma'am.
Navdeep, are you still there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm still here.
Okay, I haven't disconnected. I'm just going to plug in my phone here.
Sure.
Because it's running out of battery and I almost lost my connection with everyone. Okay. So I did tell you I'm recording this call too, right? You told me you were nice enough to say you were recording your call. So I just want to let you know that we're recording each other so we can all be transparent with this. Thank you.
No problem, ma'am.
In history, things happen, right? There's new inventions that come out, and we sometimes in our, let's say, hunger for advancement in technology, may not check all the health effects before it's rolled out into the population. And then our population ends up being kind of a test subject for the new technology or the new medicine, for example. How many medicines are put out there on the market, and then when they realize so many people have died of Vioxx, for example, they'd take it off the market. So I think, the onus really is on us as the consumers to investigate and to question Because large companies, I mean, their objective, as we know, we can talk frank, is really to make money, right? To supply a service that everybody wants, like being able to open their garage with their phone or download a movie super fast, and may not think about the damage that's doing to their, kids' brain cells, for example, or the implications that it has on our heart and our lungs and uptake of oxygen, or the effects that it has on our DNA. So
No, I understand, ma'am. So, ma'am, I'm talking to one of my senior support, ma'am, but they have mentioned that ma'am, like they're also limited to things, ma'am. Like we can change the plans and give promotions, but they mentioned like if you want, you can speak to our technical team regarding that, ma'am.
yeah, I know. And that's the problem, right? Is that you're limited in what you have there. I mean, you can sell me products, but really nobody's is being able to share the science with me. So maybe you could connect me to the company owner or the people that, invest in the company, or I don't know, whoever makes the decisions about safety. How would you propose I move forward on this, addressing kind of who can address these health concerns about the product that your company is going to roll out?
Ma'am, I can only talk to I can only request my manager, ma'am, regarding that, ma'am, because I'm not sure how to reach out to that department, ma'am.
Okay.
But they have mentioned, ma'am, like you need to speak to our technical team, ma'am, from wireless.
Okay, so could you give me that connection?
I can connect you to them, ma'am, if you want, to our technical team from wireless services, ma'am.
Yeah, whoever can help me, get to the answers, really, because right now I feel like I'm bumping into doors, and I really just would like to speak with somebody about the safety of this technology that Rogers, the 5G technology that you're about to roll out.
So, ma'am, as I mentioned that to my superior, ma'am, that what you mentioned me. So they have mentioned, ma'am, they can send off a request to our Office of President, ma'am, and it will take 72 hours, and even from our Office of President to reach out to you, ma'am. So if you want, I can ask them to escalate a call to higher to Office of President, ma'am, because they are the one top of, they are higher than the managers here, ma'am. So they will be contacting you within 72 hours.
72 hours, that's great. And are the presidents of Rogers kind of like the top of the food chain? Like, are they the ones that make the decisions and be able to share safety studies with me?
Ma'am, I'm not sure regarding that, ma'am, but they are the one of the highest, that's the one of the highest office we have, ma'am, Office of President.
Okay.
In our department, ma'am.
Okay, so I don't know if you could make a note on, on our call, just that you had this call and that there, this person who's been researching this for a while who has a master's, who has a degree in science and also a PhD in a health profession, that, I have some real concerns about this technology. And 26,000 scientists around the world have concerns that have, put together a document and sent to the United Nations. So if there's some way you can make a note of that or send that off to the superiors, just to have it documented that, this is a real concern for me. And that, if there's injuries, I'm looking after your company too, because if there's injuries, there's probably going to be a lot of liability, right? Like if somebody gets the 5G and suddenly 3 members of their household has cancer, which what we've seen with cellular towers in the past, and what the military has documented with these massive frequencies, 95 gigahertz and above, all sorts of different health effects. If this happens, it's not going to be pretty for the cellular companies who are introducing it either, right? There'll be a lot of liability issues. So it's not only, my inquiry and protection for me and the people I care about, but protection for you too, in the way of liability. So if you could document that somehow and, send that up the line, I would love that.
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, I have already sent off all of your questions to my superior, ma'am. So they will be creating an Office of President case. So they need a perfect time to reach you at, ma'am. I already got your email and I need your phone number as well.
Okay, so my cell phone number 880-902 area code
902-880
6117.
What would be the perfect time, ma'am, they reach you at, ma'am? Because it would be after 72 hours, ma'am. So could you tell me what would be the perfect time to reach you at?
It's 72 hours. So what date would that be? What day are we on now? Tuesday? So that would be Thursday?
It will might be on Friday, ma'am. If not
Friday.
Friday, it will be on Monday because Office of President they don't work on Saturday and Sunday, so it would be on up to by the Friday or on Monday, ma'am.
Okay, let's say 11 a.m. Friday.
So that would be okay.
That would be great. And I don't always have my cell phone turned on because of the radiation from the cell phone. You know, there's a lot of studies that show that the side of the phone, where the side of your head where you hold the phone, you have more brain tumors on that side. So I always use the speaker phone, and I turn it off when I'm not using it. So if I'll be here at 11 on Friday, but if you wanted to text me or email and just set up a time that's more convenient for you, again, I'd be really grateful to have that opportunity. Thank you.
No, ma'am, I have definitely mentioned your email address, your phone number, and I have mentioned that 11 a.m. would be fine for you. Okay. So they will be creating an Office of President case, and someone from our Office of President should be reaching you within 72 hours, ma'am. 72 hours would be by, ma'am, Friday, ma'am. If not, Monday would be the latest, okay?
Okay, Navdeep, I've really enjoyed talking to you. You're a good guy, in that position.
I enjoyed talking to you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you for all your help, and I look forward to, having some more correspondence with your company.
Yeah, thank you very much for that and all information, ma'am. I gained a lot from you as well. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. I talk a lot, don't I?
No, actually, you're not talking like something like you're talking something like that we need to talk on. Like I love talking to you, ma'am.
Great. Oh, I'm glad of that. Wonderful. Well, thank you for your help. I look forward to a call from Rogers on Friday or on Monday.
Yeah, no problem, ma'am.
Great.
Have yourself a great day, and thank you for calling in.
You too. Thank you.
Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye. So you heard that. I had to break up into two different live presentations. So if you want the first of that presentation, it should be listed there too. But my battery went on my phone, and so I had to run and get a cord. So it's split up into two. But I would just have to say I called Rogers because of my concern, and I should put up their number in case you want to call too. Where could I find that? I don't know where it is right now. Contact us. So I called Rogers because of my concern with the 5G rollout that's about to happen. And what is 5G? 5G means fifth generation cellular technology. And it has an increased frequency. So it is up to 95 gigahertz. If you see that first video, they actually quoted on the website anywhere from 30 gigahertz to 300 gigahertz. So that is an amazing amount of frequency. My concern is that the military uses this as a weapon technology. So it's a millimeter wave, which is a small wave. They have to set up cell towers. They have to set up cell towers every 500 feet. So what is the plan is really to set up the cell tower, and that cell tower connects via your now upgraded smart meter. I hope you have opted out if you've upgraded and didn't know what the health effects were. But your smart meter is actually a radiation surveillance box that they've included on the side of your house. I don't think that Halifax Water and Nova Scotia Power actually knew that. They were just given the command from higher up that they had to upgrade. It was going to save them money. I don't think they knew it was part of this global plan to, surveillance us. But it is. So you need to kind of opt out of that, and you can connect with the companies. They have to allow you to opt out. It was presented to me it was a mandatory option, but that is false. You set up a contract with your old meter, and that's the meter that monitors the power and the water to your house. That's on the side of your house, so you don't have to update. Go back to the companies and take that off. That's the first thing you can do. The second thing you can do is to contact your cell provider and just let them know, just like I did today. I went into the website and just say, can you please tell me what the safety studies are? And you probably will have a similar call where you'll be put onto different people, and at the end of the day, there will be no safety studies. They will direct you back to the Canadian Wireless Telecom Association network, and let's see if I can find that again, that I put on the first video. Anyway, I won't bother with it now. that follows the stamp of approval from the World Health Organization and Health Canada. Well, we know that they have ulterior motives, and we also know that the Telecom Act was put in 1996 that protects these cellular companies of any liability of death or disease. So why would they put an act in Parliament or in our legislature? To protect themselves against liability from the public they serve, unless they were aware this was going to cause problems. So we really need to connect with the cellular company and just ask for the raw data for safety studies. Don't believe them that they say it's safe. Ask them for it. Because all the research that I've done, and you can look at the article on my blog, healthtruth.blog, up in the search bar, type in 5G, and there's a nature versus technology article where I reference the work that's been done by the military. Because this is a military weapons wave, the military has done many studies on this. They know the dangers of this technology. And there's 26, you'll see in that same article, 26,000 scientists from around the world that have written in a plea to the United Nations to stop this 5G rollout. So there's a lot of people that believe this is harmful. And like I said, the cellular companies really don't have any scientists or doctors on their staff. If they have approval, boom, from the government, have this act protecting them against any liability, they're rolling out technology without knowing that it's safe. The studies that have been done are really concerning. So I would urge you, please, don't even believe what I'm saying. Just research it for yourself and connect with your cellular company. The other thing you can do is go back to cords. When I still had my house, I took out the wireless and went back to cord technology. That will help. There's devices that you can get. Alan Mader Designs is on one of the posts that I did this morning, and he has some great products to help protect you from the EMF radiation. But your best defense is knowledge, because if you don't know what's happening, you just be sucked into this like we were the genetically modified foods and the vaccines. There's health dangers that we're not being told of. So please connect with your cell company and look into that. So I just want to thank everybody for watching. Andrea and Isabel and Vincent and Gina, and I seen Damien there earlier. Thank you. I really appreciate you taking time to watch. And again, just encourage you, the one simple thing we can all do is just ask the cellular companies for the safety studies, because 5G is happening. He just said, if you watch the first video, it's happening now. It's going to be happening. 2020, 5G will be rolled out. Wuhan, China had a rollout. It will affect us in profound ways, and some effects might be right away, like in breathing difficulties, and headaches and anxieties and problems sleeping. But the long-term effects, won't be seen for a couple of years, and that could be cancers and other chronic diseases. In the lab rats, get diabetes in a quick period of time. So again, look at that article on my blog, healthtruth.blog. In the search engine, it's under 5G, and just research yourself. I also put out a plea this morning that I'm trying to collect kind of an alliance of people that have this same mission to understand what the safety of this 5G is, and maybe to put some petitions in place, or at least public awareness about these issues. So again, if you have any resources, petitions, people in government, lawyers that are interested in pursuing this, connect with me either on Facebook or at my blog, healthtruth.blog. So again, thank you all for being here. Thank you for listening. Please call your cellular company, ask for the safety studies, threaten liability, if it's coming into your school. Just empower yourselves. Asking you to reach for the stars, envision and achieve your personal best. And please try to enjoy the journey. This is Dr. Dina Churchill signing out.